Hello, I'm going to demonstrate how to install Node-RED as a container on the PLCnext controller. First step is to log into the console of the PLC. So for this I'm using WinSCP, and I will log into my PLC, and from here I'm going to start a PuTTY session. Okay, so now I'm on the console and I need to have root rights to be able to install everything. So first thing is that I have to install the password or set a password for the root user. So sudo pass w root. Okay, so now I have a root password, and now I can log in with su and the root password. And now I am root user on my console. Okay. So step number 2 is to create a folder on the device where the information, for example, the Node-RED programs, can be installed outside the container. So make dir Node-RED user data. So this will create a new folder on the device, and I have to change the permissions for that folder. So change mod 0777 Node-RED user data. So now Podman is allowed to access this folder. So now we have to create a new folder on Podman. Oh, sorry, a new volume. So Podman volume create. Reduce it, and be careful, the dash is the slash is not allowed. Okay, so now we have a new volume created. To be able to install the container, the PLC must have a connection to the internet. So we can check that with the ping command. So I ping Google, and that is working. Oh, perfect. So, and now with Podman, run -d -p and then the port on 880. This is the default port for Node-RED. And you can also add additional ports, for example, 1883 for MQTT. Then -- volume. And now the name of the volume, so opt PLCnext Node-RED user data. And we have to map that to the internal folder data, which is inside the container. So the container's data folder is mapped to this Node-RED user data folder. Then we give the container a name. So in my case, Node-RED. And then we have to specify the location where the container can be downloaded from. So docker.io/node-red. Okay, so now the installation, when I press enter, the installation will begin. This can be, or can use a significant amount of time. So I will fast forward the video later. Okay, now the image has been downloaded, installed, and that's done right now. So the last step that we need to do is to make sure that this container is automatically started whenever the PLC is started. So for this, we can use the systemd service on the device and create a systemd service. This is supported by Podman, so we do Podman generate systemd -name Node-RED -f. So this will create a container service file. And now we move that container into the systemd system folder. So move container service to etc system D system. And then with system control daemon reload, we start the system control daemon. And now we can start the service. So system control enable container Node-RED service. So that's it. Now we can close the console. So now to open Node-RED, we can start any web browser of our choice and type in HTTP, then the IP address of the PLC, :180, which is the port of Node-RED. And you can see you can enable notifications. Welcome screen here, and you can skip it. Now we are inside of Node-RED and can do whatever we want to do with Node-RED.